We all love to see the intelligent, enthused, engaged students that are here, and it really makes you as an older person like myself feel good about the future.
I started working with the development of the Sales Center and the Sales Certificate program sometime in late 1995.
It was amazing. And then they put me in a room with 7 Sales Center candidates, and it was amazing. I mean, I was just completely blown away.
The Sales Center provides that kind of leadership opportunity and professional development that our students need to be employable in this new economy.
Hi, Sales Center. Congratulations on your 15th birthday.
It started around 1995 when my dad and a few other people got together. Tom Starr, Jim Wyckoff, Larry McHale, and I'm forgetting a few names here, but there were probably about a half a dozen guys whose careers had been focused around sales.
It's just so exciting to be part of this program and to help young people achieve a vision they have and get experiences that make a difference in their lives. In the first class that we admitted, we had 9 students.
Why is it that my discipline, sales, is the only untaught business discipline? If you think about it, every function reports into the president of the organization, has deep academic rigor globally, with the exception of one, sales.
They felt that their college education didn't really prepare them for sales. They had natural skills, they learned things as they worked, but they really thought that with the high percentage of students that go into sales as part of their job, if not their main job after college, we could have a program that would get them off to a better start. They really thought it needed to be a major because there was such a battle to get respectability and recognition for sales. They thought, and Dr. Axon kept talking about a certificate. But as she explained the advantages to that and how important that could be, we paid attention, and I will tell you, after 15 years, it's made a tremendous difference, and it was probably one of the better things we did. It opened this up to everybody throughout the university.
The Sales Center is one of the top 5 sales centers in the country. And it really has brought us a lot of attention nationally. Most important for me is corporate recruiters. So, what we want to do for our students is be able to bring these national companies in to recruit our students so that we can place them. And this center has really helped us to do that.
One of the things I think is really, really great about the Sales Center is that you start to join this group of superachievers. You look to your left and you look to your right when you're on campus, that's one thing. You look to your left and you look to your right when you're in the business school, yet another. But when you look to your left and you look to your right when you're in the Sales Center, and you can run at that cadence, you're destined for overachievement.
My dad was not one to want things named for him. He wanted to do things. I do distinctly remember, though, when he was talking to me about making gifts, he didn't really want his name on a building. He was really, really happy and proud to have his name on a program that he could see doing so much for the students. I remember at that naming ceremony, all the students, everyone in the CAC coming up to my dad, whose health was starting to deteriorate a little bit at that time. And he was just beaming, talking to these young people. He was so proud of them and just so impressed with how poised they were. I remember they had Senator Voinovich came and spoke at that. We had President Emeritus Bob Glidden come and speak, and everyone said, they were all great, but the student leaders from the CAC really gave the best speeches of the night. I mean, no one was kidding about that. It was true, and we could not have been prouder of anything than that.
We need to be bigger in order to get better. And so now we've gotten pretty big and much more formal, and we're not as able to use the startup company analogy as we could in previous years, because after 15 years you're really no longer a startup.
And now I'm making sales calls with people that I remember not too many years ago. They were freshmen and sophomore coming into the program, and I'm calling on Fortune 500 accounts, and they're holding their own, and they're sitting next door, and their peers are 20-year veterans in IT.
A Russian poet once said, "The ideal teacher is someone who builds bridges and helps their students across. Then afterwards, bridges collapse, and students go on to build their own bridges. Well, since 1997, we've seen students show up here as young, bright-eyed individuals, and today they're running corporations. They're vice presidents of banks. They're working in major finance organizations, and they're some of the sharpest people in the high-tech, automotive, and aerospace industries.
What we offer our candidates and what they leave here with is a better understanding of themselves, a better skill set than the average graduate. They've made that commitment to understand sales as a process and to build their skill set around that career choice.
This is certainly in the elite league of the very best, the trendsetters, and I think that inspires us all to always figure out how we can take it to the next level. I'm proud to be here. I'm here for the long haul.
Somebody said that we're like candles, but I'd like to believe we're more like torches. So what our job at this point is hand the torch to this generation, the 2012 graduates of the Sales Center, and those that will follow, because you're blazing the trail. You are new leaders. You're going to set a standard that every other sales program in the United States will try to achieve. Here's your torch.